Black 7 is one of those unique games which I ponder the existence of. Overall, it's attempting to emulate the feeling of stealth action video with all the associated baggage that entails. However, Black 7 missteps at one very crucial facet. It tried to emulate those games. At its absolute core, it's a 2d6 plus modifier system, which attributes determined by this nifty grid of your traits and attributes. If it's your primary trait, you'll get a 5, secondary 4, tertiary 3. Then you have the attributes, which are things you're going to be doing, which are either going to be a +1 or -1 in 2 of these categories. Making a check is just 2d6 plus mods verse 11. If you succeed, the thing happens. What things will you be doing most of the time depends on what you want to happen. You'll be positioning though most of the time, which is either moving toward your objective in the anomalous abstracted facility place, or you'll be trying to remove the notice or expose status effect from your character. You want to take out a guard silently, you're going to be doing a mob action, but you're going to be exposed for a bit. You want to go in guns blazing, you don't, because force checks are terrible and will just get you shot. Just continue sneaking around and pressing the CQC button to take out a guard in the pre-animated takedown of TTRPGs. And that's it really. You go to a place, you try to get to the objective, you then do a check, then you do it again without much else going on in the game due to the fact that everything is so wishy-washy anomalous. If you want something fast and simple, it's not the worst choice in the world. As the name implies, Bounty Hunter is about space bounty hunters, and you're going to collect space bounties from space criminals as they go to space jail. Now, this may make a brave implication that the game is focused around equipment or some kind of tools of the trade, but Bounty Hunter is actually a diceless RPG using a single resource, action points. If you want to leap from a building, you spend AP. If you want to shoot a bad guy, you spend AP. Do a barrel roll, spend some AP Fox. These are usually tied to the skills a character actually has. Now, AP doubles as the character's health, so taking damage reduces your total AP, which makes everything you do in the game actually just managing this limited pool of do thing points. Starting at only 20 AP, that's only 20 actions a character can do until they need to rest, use a medkit, or pass out from the pain. That's it really. Spend an AP to do a thing. That's what the entire game really boils down into, and that's kind of a shame, as you're going to need your GM to play ball with you to make the game entertaining. No, the thug isn't going to defend this round because each attack is 1-to-1 AP and he needs to die this round. No, the cryptozoological horror is not going to leap away from an attack because we've been trading blows for 10 fucking minutes and nothing has happened. The game isn't great for solo play, but it can work. But a buddy cop story with 2 bounty hunters works best due to how the skill distribution and AP economy work. So it may be the thing you're looking for something very light for people who may or may not be interested in TTRPGs or looking to get into maybe something similar to solo gaming. But if you want something deep and interesting with a lot of tools and toys, this isn't it. Capgras syndrome is a very real and dangerous mental illness which affects people. The basic concept is that there is a disconnect between facial and emotional recognition of friends and loved ones. What this means is that the person looks like a friend, acts like a friend, but the individual believes that it is not their friend. Dangerous at best and terrifying at worst, as the individual can become slowly trapped in a cycle of believing their entire life has been replaced by Exquisite Replicas. Exquisite Replicas is the name of the game though, dealing with that same idea, except the pitch is very simple. It's real and metaphysical nightmare aliens are to blame. They take things and people and then replace those things and people with exquisite replicas. You can see them, and that means you have to kill them. It's a D10 dice pool system with a success being registered as a 1 or 2, with 2 being worth 2 successes for some reason. Almost every aspect of the character feeds into this with simultaneously Byzantine and horrifically simple character creation rules. The simplicity comes in the fact that most of it's just written in rather than being strictly from a list or something similar. The bizarre comes in when you're trying to rank certain skills, double checking abilities, or realizing a homeless person is an SSR rank job class while being a businessman is an F rank one. But this also extends to your paranoia, violence, and immorality ratings, which averages out to be your mental imbalance rating, which informs the number of tragedy points you're going to be starting with. One of the harder things about this game really does boil down to the fact that it's about, quote, crazy people, end quote, who do crazy people things for crazy people reasons. But it's fine because these scary, spooky aliens are actually real and it's not a delusion, it's all real, but you're still insane and supposed to act insane for those Benny points. Yeah, Exquisite Replicas is pretty firmly in the category of a novelty product, one more interesting to know that it exists or read rather than actually play. My name is Notepad, and this was Rapid Fire number 8. We went over some oddities, strangeness, and space bounty hunter games today. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Many thanks to the plutocrats as always, and Godspeed and good luck.